Hey, what's going on? This is your boy KQKC Boxing. Throwing down on another video. This time, yes, it is Gervonta Davis. And yes, he does need to fight. Now, Cancio believes that Gervonta Davis need to fight real competition. And he's right. Now, Gervonta Davis is under tutelage of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not the most friendly or fighter-friendly fighter. Isn't that odd? Now, what if he was in Gervonta's shoes? He would make some noise himself. I know. I was there watching him. See, Oscar De La Hoya was the golden boy, as you would say, with top rank, when Floyd was second. So Oscar De La Hoya got the most money, got the most prestige, and Floyd didn't. So Floyd challenged him, and Floyd beat him. But now, besides giving back, really giving back, I ain't talking about no fucking turkey giveaways. He needs to allow Gervonta Davis, with a small child, a family, to fight. Gervonta Davis should be fighting at least 2, maybe 3 times a year. He's young. Hopefully he's hungry. But the longer you keep him out, the less hungry he will be. You have to feed someone with that competition. He's strong, he's fast, he got great foot movement, he has great balance. Why not allow him to fight better competition? Yes, he did have a good fight with Pedraza, but Pedraza did not fight the correct fight. How can Gervonta Davis grow without looking at different looks in competitors? He haven't fought anyone that can box, anyone that can brawl, anyone can do both. He never fought anyone that's strong, anyone that can take a punch, anyone that can do or be better than him. What's the problem with Lomachenko? He has called him out, and he acts like he's timid. That's how I put it. Yeah, here in Chicago, timid means that you're scared, you soft. Other words, like my brother, BFTV, you moist. You see, moist means soft. He's soft. See, that's what it is. They're trying to make him soft. Floyd is trying to stop him from being the champion he is. Maybe Adrian Broner was right a few years back when he did that interview that said Floyd is Floyd. Floyd will help you to only a certain extent, as long as you're not better, bigger than he is. And I'm starting to believe that, because Gervonta Davis, Derrick James, Virgil Hunter, Robert Garcia, Barry Hunter will make him a star. But not Floyd Mayweather, and not his yes'm Leonard Allaby. So that's what he has to do. And like I said, and like I do in all my videos, I give you non-biased, pretty much from the other side. And the other side is boxing scene. This is one of the competitions or competitors or sources I used. I have 50, over 50. Now, if everyone is saying the same thing, if everyone expressed the same feelings, then I must be right. Because he's young, he's hungry, and he can box. But he had to step up his competition. Now, Andrew Cancio, the one I mentioned earlier, was overlooked by most in the industry, and possibly even his opponent in the ring, ahead of his first fight with Alberto Machado earlier this year. He certainly doesn't want to make that mistake ahead of their rematch, but also has designs of further proving his worth atop the super featherweight division. I would love to go after the other world champions in the future. Acknowledge Cancio, who's 20-4 with 15 KOs, during a recent media conference call to discuss his next order of business. Now, before entertaining unification bouts, the working class hero of Blount, California, will first proceed with their rematch versus Puerto Rico's Machado, 21-1, which will take place June the 21st, live on DAZN from Fantasy Springs Casino in California, 2 days before Charlo and Cotto. Wow, that's quite interesting. But at least we get in boxing. More boxing, more news, more videos, more discussions, more predictions, and so on. Thanks to Al Heyman, maybe, just maybe, we can draw in more casuals where you don't have to pay $19 or $20 a month to see a bunch of nobodies or a bunch of unskilled fighters. Now, I'm going to skip down to where Gervonta Davis comes in at. Now, the super title has since landed in the hands of Gervonta Davis following his earlier knockout of former featherweight titleist Jesus Salar. That was in April, last April, and beating Machado earlier this year. Cancio realized his dream of becoming a major titleist, although functionally serves as the mandatory challenger to Davis' upgraded version of the crown. Now, in many domains, bringing forth clarity would be as simple as enforcing the rules in place. Not so for boxing. We're different versions of the same title continue to coexist. Davis' long title defense for his second reign came early this February, scoring a first round knockout of Hugo Ruiz, a former 22-pound titleist who just moved up to featherweight for a fight 3 weeks prior, before stepping in as a late replacement for the eye injury Abner Mares. Now, if Abner Mares and Tank Davis would have fought, I would have been okay with that. That is a step up in competition. Abner Mares have been in wars. Johnny Gonzalez, the two Leo Santa Cruzes. I mean, Think about it. And Gervonta Davis, you need to think about it. Now, I'm going to skip down and get ready pretty much close with this because it is a video and not a live stream. And I will elaborate on this in my live stream today at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I think Gervonta Davis needs to step out of his shell. Other words, his fucking comfort zone, and fight real opposition. Cancio said of his divisional rival, yes, I would love to fight him, but Machado was undefeated and fought the top guy to win this world title. So as far as I'm concerned, I beat the real champ to win my title. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Oh, it goes on. Now, if you like to read on, you can go to boxingscene.com. Now, as I close, keep this in mind. A young man like Gervonta Davis need and should be fighting twice or 3 times a year. He should be moving up in competition. Then he should be moving up in competition again. He is not where he should be. I do not fault him. He only can fight who they put in front of him. He only can fight who he asked to fight. So, other words, when Floyd was talking all that shit about Manny had a boss, now Gervonta Davis has a boss that will not, and I repeat, will not give him the fights that will make him a star. I am KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, please subscribe today and hit that bell icon. That way you get notified each and every time I do a video. Now, I want you to do this. Keep in mind, before you subscribe. Now, subscribe at your own risk. Because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what your ass need to hear. That's right. KQKC do not hold back. KQKC will tell you facts. Facts that you need to hear. So, with that, don't forget, I do have a daily show today, 12:30 p.m. and Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So, with that, that's all I have for you. And shout out to the LDBC. And shout out to all my subscribers. So, peace and love to all.